All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Callie, and just like everyone else has shared today, they think that there is a negative stigma around mental health and it doesn't really portray its true meaning. So I'm here today to change that by talking a little bit about how to talk about your mental health more and be more comfortable talking about it. So first, I'm going to start off with a little bit about my story. So right now I'm 16, and for the first 12 or 13 years of my life, my mom and my dad share custody of me. And throughout these years, my dad was an addict, so he was in and out of jail and in and out of rehab, or more or less my life. He was never a stable father figure for me, but that was really hard for me to see at 12. For any age, it's hard to see someone you care about go through an addiction. Not only during the time I was living with him, but after as well was very hard for me. When my mom rightfully got tired of watching him manipulate and use me, she went to court to get full custody. When that day rolled around, my dad didn't even show up. This led me to a pretty rough patch in my life. I was constantly wondering why my dad would choose drugs over me, and this thought seemed to consume my mind. So I would try therapists, which for me just felt like another hour of school. I would try journaling, but I thought it was stupid to write because no one else is going to see what I'm writing. And I was definitely way too tough to talk about this to people that I know. But that doesn't have to look like struggling doesn't have to look the same for everyone. For me, struggling was crying and shutting down. It was very hard for me to function, and my grades got worse, and my relationship with friends definitely suffered because I just pushed anyone away who was trying to help. Now, for other people, it can look the complete opposite. Like the happy people you see at school every day can go home to a horrible environment, and the people that you think that they might have a perfect life can still be mentally unhealthy just like anyone else. After about a year of breakdowns for me, I realized I didn't need to feel like this anymore, and there was something that I could do to get back to the happiness I deserve to feel. I remember after having a breakdown at school, I had that eye-opening moment. I was so tired of crying and feeling so down. So my mom and I scheduled an appointment, and I got prescribed an antidepressant. At first, it was hard for me to accept the fact that I needed a pill to get back on my feet. And I remember I was so stressed about sleepovers because everyone was going to have to see me take the pill at night and be like, what is that? What are you doing? But now I know it's what I need, and that doesn't matter to anyone else besides me. I know my body the most, you know your body the most. So after about a month of me being on the antidepressant, I started noticing that I was having a lot less breakdowns and enjoying each day a little bit more. I started finding it a lot easier to open up to people. And a good support system is crucial in every point of your life, but especially the bad. I'm very lucky to have my mom, my stepdad, my boyfriend, and my friends, who are all here, and teachers who all laugh with me on the good days and comfort me on the bad ones. So at this point, I also started to journal more. Anything that comes to my mind, I'm writing it down. I've been through like 3 journals now, and I provided some possible journal entries for the morning and the night, and if journaling doesn't work for you, that's fine too. There's plenty other resources available. There's therapists, mental health counselors at your school, parents, and even hotlines. Don't get me wrong, I still have my bad days just like any other human, but bad days are okay. Crying is okay, and if you feel like you're in a bad spot right now, that is okay. Don't put those feelings aside. Taking care of your mental well-being is just as important as taking care of any other part of your body. So make the time to maintain your mental health. Thank you guys so much for having me.